Welcome to Quick Trip.
Need some roller therapy?
Get him. Need an extra large? Maybe a climb through your trunk, not like a car? Yeah, that actually happened.
If you need it, we have it. QT, more than a gas station.
Verizon's new wireless carrier, Visible, head-to-head with Cricket Wireless. So guys, hey there guys, welcome back to another episode on Eddie Blotnicky III. And on this channel, I'm typically talking tech. And today, we're going to be talking about why Verizon is funding a wireless competitor by the name of Visible. When I first read this here, I thought the name, Visible, kind of reminds me of the word invisible, because I just never hear the word visible all that often. I could be throwing that completely out of context, but just saying what I feel, always keeping it real on the channel here. So guys, let's dive right in. But before I do, first heard of this.
I thought you
through
going to work
Magic Tech Review on YouTube. So I'm sure you guys have heard of me. You've heard of a few times on my channel here. But if you're new, I encourage you to go ahead and check out his channel. And I'll also leave the video that I'm referencing in the description down below, so you can go and check that out. But guys, go over to Magic Tech Review and show him some love, and you can tell him Eddie sent you. So, alright.
Good.
Why is Verizon Wireless funding the new wireless competitor called Visible? How Visible could impact the wireless industry and Verizon growth going forward. So, when I first looked at this here, I thought to myself, I know Verizon realizes that they're too expensive. And I put too expensive in quotes. Because for most people, they have much better options. But there's people that only have service with Verizon Wireless. So if that's you, you got to do what you got to do. And I'm not hating on Verizon. I don't hate Verizon as a carrier. But the thing about it is, Verizon has always been the one that pitched
I just texted you, Mom, just now.
One, and nobody can, sweep the competition quite like them. And they've lost that battle because AT&T, most people get AT&T. Very few people get T-Mobile or Sprint, but there's definitely other options than high-priced Verizon Wireless. So let's dive right on in here. I'm just going to go over briefly just a couple key points on this. So the wireless industry has grown and changed so much over the last few decades. In the last few years, major wireless brands, AT&T Mobility, T-Mobile, and Sprint, have introduced or acquired several other brands like Cricket, Metro PCS, Boost, Virgin Mobile, and more. They have focused on winning and growing in different slices of the wireless pie, and it's working. Verizon and Verizon Wireless have been quiet in this space. They tend to take a different route. They are the highest priced wireless service, and it looked like things would remain that way. However, they now are doing a deal with Visible that changes all that. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll down here just to get to a couple of the key points here that Verizon Wireless, new path with Visible.
Go to bed.
AT&T Mobility is the innovative force in wireless. They transform the industry, direction, time, time again.
Yes.
Other carriers tend to follow.
Yes.
Verizon is hardly ever first.
Or get
to
your mom to
market.
take your phone away
However,
for a
that
whole
does not
week.
hurt them. In fact, they are stronger than ever. And I have some
You
debate
know what?
on that. But Verizon
Life
is
ain't
not
fair,
hurting
so there.
by any means. At least since they brought back the unlimited data, they've gained more customers. But in turn, their customers that were paying a lot for service have went to other options, and Cricket has seen a big influx in Verizon Wireless customers. I'm one of them. My brother-in-law Trevor and my sister are one of them. I know a couple people that
I heard your
already
mom say,
switched
go to
from
bed.
other carriers to Cricket, just because I feel that Cricket, and Cricket is not for everyone. You know, and that's one thing that I cannot stress enough on this channel. I am passionate about Cricket Wireless, but the thing about it is, I can't recommend it for everyone. I can't recommend it if Cricket has no service in your area, or if your needs are different than what they offer. You've got to go with who works for you. So let's scroll down just a little bit here. So honestly, we don't know too much about Visible yet, but Cricket has grown and changed over the last several years, but it is a wireless success story, something I think Verizon wants to duplicate with Visible. And some of you might say, well, doesn't Verizon have any other prepaid? Well, they have Verizon prepaid, but AT&T's got AT&T prepaid, and then they've got Cricket. So the company here, Total Wireless, I bet some of you were thinking, well, Verizon's got Total Wireless. Not necessarily. Because if you scroll down, even though this runs off the Verizon network, it is owned by TracFone Wireless.
What?
So,
What?
I think Verizon, you know, they're hurting in a way, and then in a way, they're not. Because honestly, Verizon still, for the most part, has the best coverage of any wireless carrier. But all the other carriers are very slowly either close behind, or they're almost on par for people that are in most
I still
areas.
can't hear you. What? What did you just say?
So,
What?
I'm not going to read really much more.
What did you
But
say?
I will leave a link to this article here if you guys want to check it out, because honestly, nobody really knows anything about
what this
is going to
You said you're a
entail,
dumbass?
other than the Verizon Wireless growth strategy going forward is, while Verizon Wireless has always been the priciest wireless option, apparently
I think I hear your mom calling
a
you.
new slice of the wireless pie. I'm told that'll cost you $40 a month. Now, is that going to
Go
include
to bed.
taxes and fees like Cricket Wireless? Is taxes and fees going to be
Yes,
extra?
yes.
Nobody
Go
knows
to
yet.
bed.
Still too early.
Yes,
in the
yes.
So, brand relationship is key. So, Verizon's trying to attract those like AT&T does with Cricket that want a more affordable wireless bill that is still on a reliable carrier. So, guys, that's honestly, that's going to be it for today's video. So, stay tuned to the channel, guys, because I will be following up on this and much more with this. I'm kind of curious about this. So, stay tuned, because I will, like I said, be following up on this here. And I encourage you, if maybe this is your first time checking out my channel, I encourage you to go ahead and check out the rest of my channel. And if you like what you see, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, you can go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Engagement nonetheless. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and check back check your notifications. Thing is, YouTube's notifications don't always work all that well. So, but anyways, make sure you're subscribed. Keep checking back. Check the little bell. Tick the bell, and hopefully you'll be notified when I upload a new video. And so, guys, also, I'm sure you saw on the screen behind me, go ahead and check out supporteddieblotnicki.com. Your name could be on the screen back there. I'm going to be talking more about that in a future upcoming video. So stay tuned, but you guys can go ahead and check out supporteddieblotnicki.com. I will leave that link in the description as well. So guys, that's it for today. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Like I always say, guys, stay tuned to the channel. Much more exciting content, especially in the mobile division, because I think that's honestly where I'm going to be taking this channel here. So I've been doing a lot of thoughts, which I'll be sharing in another video. So guys, like I said, if you enjoy me, enjoy my company, like what I have to say, stay tuned. So, alright guys, and until next time. Alright guys, it's my unbiased review of Cricket Wireless for 2018. Yeah, let's talk about it. Alright, for those of you who might not know who I am your host, Eddie Blotnicki III, and on this channel, we are typically talking tech. So at the end of this video, I encourage you to check out the rest of my channel, and if you like what you see, I'd appreciate your support. If you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel to be notified and show your support for future videos such as this one here. And I do talk quite a bit about Cricket Wireless on the channel. So if you like Cricket Wireless in this video, I'm pretty sure you'll like what this channel has to offer. So guys, let's get into the review. And here's the thing. On my other two unbiased reviews of Cricket Wireless, for those of you who have seen those, this is my third one. So, but on the 2016 and on the 2017, some of the haters in the comments, and unfortunately you can't avoid those, were basically calling me a hypocrite for saying that I'm wearing a Cricket Wireless shirt and there's no possible way that I can give you an unbiased review. Here's my response to that. We're all biased, whether we want to admit it or not, in one particular way or another. We are all biased, okay? But I can give you my perspective in an unbiased way. Okay, so with that in mind, guys, let's get into the video right here. So, first off, with Cricket Wireless, one important question. Cricket Wireless is a wholly owned subsidiary of AT&T. So, the first question I have to ask you is, are you satisfied with the service that AT&T provides in your area? If so, definitely check out the rest of this video. If AT&T does not offer service in your area or you're not satisfied with it, I can't recommend Cricket Wireless to you. Can't recommend something to you that's just not going to work. So keep that in mind. So, all right, guys, let's dive on in here. So, Cricket Wireless. Friendly, affordable wireless. Plans start at just $30 a month with no annual contracts. Let's go ahead and just scroll down on this page here. And they always have, if you go to the Cricket Wireless website, there's always promotions going around. So at the time you might be watching this later on down the road, since it's been filmed, the offers will change. So if you're considering Cricket, I recommend you go to cricketwireless.com and then just check out the current offers that are currently going on. So let's check the coverage. I have to emphasize, guys, greatly on the coverage. Two reasons you want to go with Cricket Wireless: the coverage and the price. So Cricket has a great big network that covers over 99% of Americans. Let's just see the coverage map here. And the coverage map has definitely improved throughout the years. So let me just show you guys here. I want to be very careful so I don't zoom in and zoom out, because this coverage map is kind of sensitive here. But we have, let me scroll up here so you guys aren't missing this information. Okay, LTE coverage in dark green, and then 4G coverage green with white, and then 3G coverage, which is going to be going away eventually, is yellow, and then third-party coverage. This is very, very interesting. So basically, it's kind of like roaming, and Cricket never used to offer this. So let me go ahead and show you here. So in these areas here, these pattern kind of like bluish, grayish, whitish, those are roaming, and those are not on the AT&T network. So basically, it's roaming coverage, and Cricket cannot guarantee how good the service is, but you will get reception in those areas. So kind of nice, not something that was offered before. So let me scroll down so you guys can actually see. So here is the current coverage map here. Okay, you guys can see how good the coverage is. So honestly, guys, if you are in the East, particularly the East is really where the coverage shines. Out towards the West here, you got Montana, Wyoming, Nevada. Those are a lot of mountains. So coverage is not going to be all that good there. But like I said, if AT&T has coverage in your area, and if you don't know, find a friend, ask them what they have for service. If someone has AT&T or Cricket, have them come over to your house, offer them dinner, a cup of coffee, have them make calls in your house, test out the area, and just see how it is. But if coverage works for you, if you're looking to save money, that's the other reason why you want to deeply consider Cricket here. So, nope, I just kind of zoomed in there. All right, let's go to the, where's the plans at? Okay, let's take a look at the plans here. Okay, so the current promotion, I guess I'll just say it because that's what's on the screen here. So at the time I'm filming this here, if you want to get Cricket's unlimited data, I'll be talking about the plans very briefly here. But if you switch right now, you can get 1 year of the Cricket Unlimited 2 for $40 a month. And here's all the information here. Originally $55 a month. It's after a $10 bill credit of 12 months and a $5 auto pay credit. So basically you're getting $15 because you're getting, if you have to enroll in the auto pay with this, and you have to, you get that bill credit automatically. And then something that has changed here is data deprioritization. Now I have made a video regarding this data deprioritization. If you guys want to go ahead and check that out, there'll be a little card that'll appear. You guys can watch that. But yeah, just keep in mind that after 22 gigabytes, you may experience data deprioritization for network speed. But just a little spoiler, in that video, that really didn't affect anybody. So very, very glad to see that here. Getting into the plans real quick here, guys. The plans, I love it. No annual contract, no overages, monthly taxes and fees are all included here. So the plans real quick here. If you basically don't use any data, if you're from the older generation that doesn't use the internet and you prefer to just use talk and text, $25 a month, honestly, where else? I mean, there's a couple other carriers, but we're not going to be talking about those on this video. But $25 for basically unlimited talk and text. Very, very competitive right there. You can go with 2 gigabytes of high-speed data, and then after, the data is going to be deprioritized. Let me scroll down here to 128 kbps. Once you exceed this, so 2 gigabytes of high speed for $30 a month, 5 gigabytes of high speed data for $40 a month, and then this Cricket Unlimited 2, which is this deal I was talking to you about up here. They offer that for $55 a month, and so that's one of the promotions that they've got going on here. And with this maximum speed, instead of the 8 Mbps, which would be for the truly unlimited here. Now the truly unlimited is $60 a month, and that is capped at 8 Mbps, which honestly is just fine. For most people, that is just fine. So with the $60 unlimited plan, it's truly unlimited, but after 22 gigabytes of data, you might be subject, if you're in an area where network congestion is an issue, you could be subject to temporarily data slowdowns. And I've explained all this in that video. So that video, I think I've already left a card up there and in the description. Check it out. How slow is the data after 22 gigabytes of data deprioritization? It's all explained there. We're not going to cover this here because I basically just want to summarize this video up a little bit more because I'm sure it's gone on long enough. But like I said, those of you who were following me on this channel know that I said I wanted to dive deeper into my full-on, unbiased review. And that's what I'm doing right now. So you've got the plans here. And also, if those of you who might be wondering about mobile hotspot, the 2 unlimited plans, the Cricket Unlimited 2 and the unlimited plan, so these two here, you can get an add-on package which costs $10 extra. Not a huge fan of that because other carriers do offer that at no additional charge. But if you do want to add 8 gigabytes of mobile hotspot usage, just add $10 here and $10 here. You can also get that. So, and then all of the plans here come with this Stream More feature, which basically helps you save data because it throttles all video coming in to a maximum of 480p, which is the highest standard definition that is currently available. But on all of these plans here, the ones that offer data and accept the Cricket Unlimited 2, you can turn that off. So personally, I recommend leaving it on for the 2 and the 5 so you can save your data. So you can use it on other things. Because honestly, guys, I've got the iPhone 10 here on the Cricket network, and honestly, I have the Stream More feature enabled. I do currently have 5 gigabytes, and honestly, I only use really a little bit more than 2 gigabytes of data. But the $10 difference, guys, that doesn't bother me. So this is this is plenty for me, and I'm on Wi-Fi a lot of the time anyway. And with Cricket as well, Wi-Fi calling, absolutely love it. I made a video, if you guys have iPhones, I made a video on how to enable the Wi-Fi calling. Also leave a card up there and then a link in the description to that video as well. So as you guys can see, I do make a lot of videos regarding Cricket because I am very passionate about the company because it works for me. I'm very satisfied with the service that AT&T offers in my area, which when I refer to AT&T, it's Cricket. It's the same exact thing. Between AT&T and Cricket, Cricket offers postpaid service and prepaid service, but Cricket is just a strictly prepaid company, and I love it because what you see is what you pay. No added taxes or fees. So honestly, for me, it works perfectly. And if coverage on AT&T is great for you, and if you're looking to save money, those are honestly the two reasons why you should be on Cricket Wireless. So just pointing that out there, but honestly, everyone should be doing their own research and deciding for themselves if this is the way to go. But I'm here, and I'm sharing my experience. This is my going on third year with Cricket Wireless, so I'm just sharing my experiences. That's why I'm here. So other than that, guys, honestly, and then the more lines that you get, you can activate this group save. So for the first line, there's no discount, but the second line, the third line, fourth line, the fifth line, you can get $10, $20. So you can save, if you have 5 lines, you can save up to $70. So honestly, guys, fit for every lifestyle here. This is just some information about the plans here, which you really don't need to go into that. At least I don't really need to go into that. It doesn't really affect the point of this video. But the point of this video was for me to just give you guys an update on, honestly, and I'm giving it to you unbiasedly. I mean, as much as I can, because like I said, guys, we're all biased, whether we admit it or not. And if you can't admit it, you're lying. So, telling you that right off the bat. But I can give it to you in an unbiased way. If I was giving it to you in a biased way, I would say, oh, you know what, no. If there's no service with Cricket, nope, you still have to get them. I would never say that. I would never say that. That's not me. So those of you current subscribers already know that. So you can tell from my personality. But I did go over, and there are areas up in my area in northern Wisconsin where I will get no service. A couple of my friends' house, they asked me how good the service is. I pull up my phone, no service. They have Verizon. There could be a Verizon tower in their backyard. They can get full service. No service with AT&T. And then in that case, I just use the Wi-Fi calling feature on my phone, so I can still get and receive calls, but it's just routed through the Wi-Fi network instead of through the cellular network. So guys, I'm sure that I've made this video long enough here. I basically just wanted to give you guys an update. Unfortunately, there are some things that Cricket did do away with. They did away with the Refer a Friend program, so no referral credits, which used to be, when they had this, I would refer new customers. They would get $25 credit on their bill, and I'd get a $25 credit for the referral. I made a video. There's a card up there. Again, if you want to check that out, as well as in the description, guys. That's no longer an option. So I'm basically just giving this to you, and I'm not getting any commission from Cricket. As far as I'm concerned, Cricket does not even know that I exist. I mean, some people there probably do. I know a couple of their employees comment every once in a while in the description. But as far as the main, the CEO, I'm fairly confident. I could be wrong, but Cricket, as far as I'm concerned, they've never personally reached out to me and had me do any advertising or any marketing for them. And you know what? I'm just fine with that. So I just do stuff that I'm very passionate about, and I'm passionate about telling you guys who Cricket is for and who it's not for. So I hope I answered your questions and concerns. Just wanted to give an update here. If you happen to have any additional questions, I'd love to hear from you guys down in the comments. Definitely drop me a comment down below and address your questions, and I'll try and get back to you. And also, if you have any ideas for any future videos, I just want to throw this out there. I'm an Apple guy, so basically I specialize in iPhone related questions on the Cricket Network. Occasionally I might be able to help with some of the Android, but the thing is, I don't like answering questions if I don't have experience. So if you want someone that has experience with iPhones on the Cricket Network, I'm your go-to guy. If you have questions on the Cricket Network with Android, I'm going to refer you to Magic Tech Review down in the description. If you want to ask him, I'm sure he won't mind. He's always looking for people to engage on his channel. I pop into his channel time and time again, and he's just a really good guy. John from Magic Tech Review. He's an awesome guy. He's actually subscribed to my channel as well. So John, if you're watching this, just giving you a little bit of a plug there, because I know that you're an Android guy, and I greatly respect that. I'm trying to push people that might have Android questions on the Cricket Network over to you, and those of you who have questions about iPhone, I can definitely answer those. So, alright guys, I have pretty much given you all an earful, so stay tuned to the channel, guys. Give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video. Definitely check out my channel. And drop me a comment. Like I said, I love the engagement, guys. It helps me do more videos like this. I really need the engagement, and like I said, if you find my value, if you find me to be worth value, that's what I'm trying to say, keeping it real on the channel, like I always do, definitely consider subscribing for more Cricket videos like this. So guys, I'm Eddie Blotnicky III. We are typically talking tech, and occasionally I do have vlogs. I love to show my personal life in the vlogs, so you'll get some of that on this channel as well. So guys, that's going to be it. Like I said, this video is probably long enough. So people's attention span nowadays is pretty weak, and it's getting weaker by the day. So with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned to the channel, guys. Much more tech, including Cricket Wireless, is on the way. So, alright, guys. And until next time.
My name is Leticia Moreau, and I'm the Executive Pastry Chef of Ducat Education Philippines. I really chose to be pastry chef just for the creativity of the pastry. After, it's really nice culinary, but yeah, maybe pastry is more precision work. You really must be really passion, really precise and everything. Because because of the international standards that Ducas Education has, we will prepare the student to work everywhere in the world. Because Alain Ducasse is an icon in the culinary world, so he is really like perfectionist about all the recipes, about all the techniques.
Gotta rub the hands, man. Hey, what is up, everybody? This is John from Magic Tech Review, joined by CV Tech tonight. What is going on, my friend?
Man, what is happening, man? How's it going tonight?
Man, Cricket Wireless, tell you, man. We got a lot of things to cover, man. Cricket Wireless, we got a ZTE thing going on, but now the ZTE thing is a little bit of a different twist, because I read something today which is really going to be devastating if it is true. So then we got, what else do we got on the board here? We got refer a friend thing coming on back, Cricket Rewards coming back. So yeah, man, Cricket's doing their thing. I don't know about you guys, but I'm actually proud of Cricket right now, man. I'm having a little tear coming down right now. But what's up? What do you got? What are your initial first thoughts, man, when you heard about upgrade, and all that stuff, man?
Well, I think it's really awesome. I think that it's about time that Cricket finally listens to consumers and looks at like Boost Mobile and Metro and what they're doing. And I think it's really about time that, if you are a loyal Cricket customer and you are, you're doing, and you've been with them for a while, you're always on time with your payments, you're always, supporting Cricket Wireless, they ought to give you a much better deal than retail price or full price, instead of just, paying the same as retail price for an upgrade. And so hopefully this will help out. Maybe if just say, for example, say a phone is $179 retail price or buying it straight out, it'd be nice to have an upgrade to like maybe $99 to $119, and then a port in for like $49, depending on the phone. That would really help that would really help Cricket Wireless out a whole lot. That would actually bring more traffic to Cricket, because Cricket is awesome. We all know Cricket is awesome. They have their faults. They're a carrier. They all have their faults. That goes for any carrier there is. But, whenever you keep the same going on over and over again, and you got Metro, you got Boost Mobile that's surpassing you in phone deals, phone selections, Cricket really needs to do something here to actually, broaden their horizons and do big things.
And it's crazy, because to me, it's like Cricket and Metro. It's like they flip flop, bro. It's like they're twins or something. It's like, oh well, Metro just announced that they're basically putting in all these fees and all these different things: the swap phone fee, the reactivation fee, the activation fee, and now Cricket's like, oh well, we're gonna do 3-month upgrade policy, and we're bringing a refer a friend plan back, and we're gonna give you your old Cricket Rewards plan back. It's like, wow. It's like, I'm like, man, I'm like in heaven right now, because I've been with Cricket and I just been seeing them kind of like steadily, like go down, and it's like all of a sudden, like, wow, there's like some light at the end of the tunnel finally that I see here. I'm like you said, they're not, it's not all roses and all, whatever. No. But I mean, dang, it's a lot. It's looking a lot brighter now for Cricket Wireless.
Yeah, now, and I mean, the thing about Cricket is Cricket was sinking. I mean, in my opinion, Cricket was sinking. They done away with the rewards. They done this awful added up thing where they didn't last but a few months. And, now they're trying to redeem themselves now with this whole, different pricing tiers for port in, upgrade, retail, new customer, whatever. Without port in, and now they're bringing back the rewards program. So in a way, they're trying to redeem themselves from the mistakes that they made, along the way, and which is really awesome. Because I love Cricket. Cricket's an awesome carrier, and they're solid. They're built really solid, and I hate for them to get way behind compared to Metro and Boost.
I think what it was is that Cricket Wireless, they thought they were just going to go on service alone, which, service obviously is a big part of, of your actual phone. You know, if your phone doesn't ring, if your phone, you know, doesn't work or doesn't get a text message, or you know, if you don't get picture messaging and stuff like that, you know, it's not going to work, right? But I mean, if you're seeing all these ads everywhere else, you know, upgrade your phone. You know, 90 days you can upgrade your phone at any time. Free phones for everyone. You know, all these different types of ads, and you know, all these other companies doing all these great deals, and you know, of course, you know, you're gonna be like, damn, well, what am I missing? Let me go check this other carrier out. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And your service
Yeah.
is not gonna be as good, but sometimes you're like, well, you know, my service is not that good, but they're giving me 10 gigabytes of hotspot for free. Or, well, you know, they give me pizza on Tuesday, so it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah,
you kind of make excuses, and, you know, you kind of just stay. And you're just like, well, Cricket was a great brand. Cricket was a great company, but, you know, just people don't stay with them, you know?
like Mr. Carraware says, he says Cricket needs a better phone selection. Well, it's not the fact that Cricket has bad phone selection. It's just that a lot of their porty and free phones are not worth picking up. And if you do buy their better phones, you're going to pay out the yin yang for them compared to what Boost may sell it for and what Metro may sell it for. So Cricket does offer some decent devices. It's just that their promotions are just not fair. And you know, like TJ says, I have a question for both of you guys. What plant should I go?
Plan.
Yes,
You
for
meant to say
Cricket
plan, not plant.
Yep. You know, what plan should I go with for Cricket? I'm thinking about going that carrier. If you want unlimited, I would skip out on the unlimited 2 plan, 3 megabit plan, and just pay $5 more a month to get the 8 megabit per second. It's well worth it. You can turn off Stream More, which you can watch videos in 1080, 720, and for $5 more, paying $60 a month, then auto pay for 55. That's a good steal. And honestly, there's no taxes and fees, and all taxes and fees are included. So $55 a month for unlimited, being able to watch in HD with 8 megabits per second, I can do whatever I want to do. Live stream, I can go on here with NTR and do this here, and it's clear, no problems. So honestly, you don't need 100 megabits per second to do a live stream. 8 megabits seems to do really well. So honestly, TJ, if I was you, I would skip the unlimited 2 plan, and I would go straight for the $60 plan with unlimited 8 megabits per second. Do auto pay if you can do auto pay. Heck, I mean, get you a prepaid Visa card and just add money on it every month to cover your bill if you don't have a debit card that you want to use, and get the auto pay feature, $55 a month, and you got unlimited everything. That's what I would go for. And what I like about Cricket Wireless, unlike all these other carriers, is the fact that you're able to just pop your SIM card out and put it into any unlocked phone without having to call in, any fees. It's just swap SIMs and go.
Oh yes, man. Man, if they ever change that, bro, I would be so mad. I cannot stand how Metro PCS does that. It's weird, man, how they do that. How they charge $10 to. Go ahead.
Sorry for interrupting. I got a lot on my mind tonight. So go ahead.
Oh. Yeah, man, it's just so crazy, man, that you have to actually pay to switch one phone from another. That's just insane, crazy, stupid, dumb. I just don't even know what they're like. I don't know, what are they thinking, dude? Like, how is that even a thing? Like, you're literally just putting your phone from one to another. Any other carrier, they'd be like, what are you guys talking about? And it's literally a feed that they have on the pamphlet now. It's like so stupid. No.
Well, now the thing about it is if you go online, if you do their and it's been changed in the past couple of days, I don't really know, but if you have Metro PCS, I actually called and ported over from my iPhone SC to my LG V20 on Metro. It didn't cost me nothing. I done it automated did not recognize the V20 being an unlocked phone, so I had to talk to a representative, and they waived the fee. So actually, if you do an ESN change through automation, it's still free, unless they've changed that, but it's still free. And as well as bill pay, if you talk to a like Metro PCS, if you talk to a representative on the phone and pay a bill, there's a $3 fee. But if you pay through the Metro app, it's free. So I can pay through the Metro app. I've had no issues paying through the Metro app. I've done it twice, no problems. It's all went through perfectly, and it's free. So yeah, there is fees tacked on, but if you follow a lot of the directions, you can get a lot of stuff free that that if you do it by calling in, you'll be charged for it. So there is ways around it, to be honest with you.
Hey, Big John Tech Reviews in the house. What is up, buddy? How you doing? Says, hey, MTR, what are we talking about tonight? Sorry I'm late. All right, ZTE. We're going to be talking about ZTE. We're going to get into that in just a second here. And it's kind of like a theory. I saw on a website what the hell they were talking about it. And I don't know how true this is, but it's very scary if it is true for ZTE. You know, obviously, we already know that they got fined and whatnot. So we're going to be getting into that. We're kind of just like letting that simmer for a little bit with you guys. But you know, Cricket Wireless got their new upgrades. So on the 27th, they're going to be starting a new upgrade thing, so you can actually go inside a Cricket every 90 days, basically, to upgrade your phone now, instead of having to just straight out buy the phones every time you want to switch over or whatever, and refer a friend and stuff like that. Go ahead.
Yeah, and there's gonna be a lot of stuff dealing with my channel and my carriers in the next coming month and a half, and I will explain that in a separate video, because there's gonna be a lot of changes on my channel regarding carriers, and it's all based around getting my main number on a specific carrier. So I will fill everybody in a video on that separately. So we got a lot of comments here, man, that we haven't even looked at yet.
Bro, but it's back and forth between us, man. We see you guys' comments. Trust me, I have it huge on my screen right now. I am looking directly at your comments, guys, and I just seen Big John Tech Reviews. But as you can see right here, I'm looking at myself on one side of the screen, and I'm seeing your comments really big and huge on my laptop. So it's not like trust me, guys, I'm looking at them. We just got a lot of content to cover, so we'll say hi and whatever. But a lot of people don't like it, too much when we do all that. But obviously, when somebody drops a $20 bill, hey, Big John Tech Reviews. We're waiting for that newest video.
Shout out, man.
Shout out to Big John Tech Reviews. Yes, man. If you have not checked his channel out or his videos out, please do so, because I know he's coming back in a big way. He's got a couple phones out there that he's trying to get, you know what I'm saying? And he's been a big time supporter. He had some health issues going on, and other things in his life. But he's back pretty much to stay now. So.
And I also want to say this here, that even though right now we're not really reading comments, whenever we get all this stuff discussed out, we'll, if John wants to, we'll go back through a lot of these comments here and try to reply to as many as we can. If that's cool with you, John.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I don't want people to feel ignored. It's just like, we got mad stuff to talk about, and I want to get.
We're definitely not ignoring y'all in the chats. We thank every single one of y'all for joining in and writing chats. It's just right now we're trying to give you information. We're trying to go back and forth and give our points of views. So, like I say, we will get to some of your comments we can get to tonight in this live stream. And thank y'all for joining into me and MTR. Tonight it's awesome. MTR and CBT. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah, Metro got me with the bait and switch. That's exactly my point right there, man. I think Metro PCS, man, they've got some things turning up there, man. They're like behind the scenes. They're like, okay, let's give these mofos, let's give them iPhones, let's give them Samsung, let's give them some really, really nice phones, right? Let's go ahead and get them all simmered up, ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Hell, even throw them a gift card or whatever the case may be, and then boom, 6 months you can't unlock your phone, and then boom, activation fee, boom, reactivation fee, boom. You want to switch that phone over so another phone you have, give us $10 more. You know what I'm saying? It's like I really feel like that bait and switch is really heavy right now on Metro PCS, man. I don't know about you, but I'm really feeling it right now.
I'm going to actually contact Metro and get it from the horse's mouth. A lot of stuff. I'm going to write it down. I'm actually going to record a conversation because, in my state, you can record conversations without being illegal. So I want to actually call Metro. I'm going to record some things, not to like say, okay, I'm going to record Metro PCS and I'm going to expose what they say. No, it's just for me to take notes to give to y'all from what representatives from Metro PCS tell me regarding fees and how you can avoid fees. So stay tuned for that as well, because I want to do that very, very soon as well. So please, I don't mean to promote my channels on MTR Stream, which we're together on here, but subscribe to CB Tech, subscribe to me as well, if you haven't already, for those videos, because I got a lot of stuff turning in my mind, and there's going to be a lot going on that I'm going to be discussing, and I'm sorry for the vibration. If y'all hear the vibration from my phone, I can't turn it on silent for some reason, so I apologize if you hear the zzz, zzz in your ears. So
I barely heard that, bro. It's like really,
okay,
like, really tiny. So don't even worry about that.
Awesome.
All right. So now let's move on to the ZTE topic real quick, because like, man, that's remember what we were discussing, and me and CB Tech, man, we discuss stuff all the time to bring to you guys content, information, and everything. And we're speculating. So I think it was Arts Technica I read it on, man. I cannot remember what exact company. NS Track, if you're still here, bro, if anybody could look up a website that is saying this. So basically I was reading a website, right? And this ban on ZTE is saying they cannot buy equipment, they cannot buy software. So no hardware and no hardware they can buy. No hardware, no software, right? So we all know that Google, or Android, I should say, is open source. Okay, anybody can go ahead and download it, play with it all they want, do whatever they want with it. Redistribute it, whatever they want, right?
Mm-hmm.
Become an app developer. But Gmail, Google Play Store, Google Maps, everything, the calendar thing, it all comes as a package, and you have to actually license that package. So you basically have to pay Google a fee every time you use one of their applications. So yes, a phone can be technically Android, or no, it can, how do I put this? It can basically use Google, but it can't use Google services. So just imagine a ZTE that cannot make Android phones.
Yeah, that's kind of like ZTE's final draw. I really kind of believe in a way it would really be nice for the US and ZTE to make some kind of a deal. I mean, instead of banning ZTE for 7 years, it would be really awesome if they could work out some kind of deal to where they can just find the crap out of them and they can still continue to make phones. Cause I mean, ZTE is a huge market. They make fantastic phones, regardless if people think about it or not. I mean, when people hear the word ZTE, they're automatic. Unless people own ZTE phones right now, I'm recording from the ZTE Axon 7, and honestly, I mean, there's people who have had ZTE phones in the past, say they're junk, and they won't ever give ZTE a chance. ZTE is doing big things. They're making great phones. They're doing, I mean, they're really, I mean, ZTE is awesome. I mean, I know a lot of people who are only flagship only look at ZTE and say, nah, junk. That's further from the truth. It's so far from the truth. And, it's going to hurt a lot of people, including us, like Magic Tech, who does ZTE a lot and is a big fan of ZTE as well as I am. It's going to hurt the channels. It's going to hurt us who focus on these underdog carriers, manufacturers like ZTE, because of one mistake that they made. Do I think that ZTE was right by what they're doing? No, I don't. I think it's right whatsoever. But I think banning ZTE for 7 years is kind of a stretch. And I mean, because no manufacturer is perfect. There's always hidden secrets. There's always closet skeletons from every manufacturer, and the only ones that get brought out is ones like Huawei, ZTE. And I don't condone what ZTE did in the least, but I think 7 years is a stretch.
Yeah, I mean, man, you got to think about it. Like, T-Mobile, man, they got, they basically paid $40 million recently because they were just faking calls. Like they were making it seem as though you were making calls to rural areas. So let's say you were calling your doctor's office, right? Instead of the call actually going through or the call not going through and you say call failed, it would actually ring as though you were ringing the place. So you're on your end calling your doctor thinking, damn, my doctor's office is not picking up. What the hell is going on? You know what I'm saying? And your doctor's office never got the call.
And that goes vice versa. And that goes vice versa. I think that also, I think that it's vice versa. I think that also, instead of making a phone call thinking they're getting it, I believe that it's the other way around as well. I believe that there's times that somebody could be calling you and it might ring and ring and ring, but we never get the phone call.
Right.
I've had that happen to me. That's happened to me many, many, many times. So I'm affected by that on Metro PCS, and I believe that the consumers, the customers, should get a kickback from that because of what we're having to deal with Metro and T-Mobile. That will never happen.
And it's crazy because people, they would fight. Families would get, God knows how many people fought over that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, spouses got it, whatever. Oh man, I've been calling you. You never picked up. I called you. Look, I called you 10 times. You were with your chick. You were with your side chick. You know what I'm saying? God knows, man. Families could have been broken up because of this. People could have got hurt because of this. I mean, if people are crazy in the head, man. If you're calling somebody and that phone seems as though it's ringing, but it never rang, you never know, man. Somebody could have got really extremely hurt like this.
Exactly.
Police, you could have been trying to call security or police or anything like that, and your call, you thought your call was going through, but it never went through. So it's
all it takes is for somebody to run off the road, run up a ditch, and try to call for help, and nothing.
Yeah.
They're like, make a difference between life and death.
I called my sister, I called my family. None of them care about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, like I said, man, you never know what's going through people's minds nowadays. Not to bring a soapbox, but you know what I'm saying? It's like,
and of course, T-Mobile tries to smooth it over like they always do, like every carrier does. But I mean, like I say, no carrier is perfect, and there's going to always be flaws. But after a few complaints about it, they ought to fixed it right then and there. It ought to be fixed, not delayed for 2 or 3 years, but it ought to be fixed.
They said, "Oh, we didn't know about it."
Oh, that's horse baloney. It's horse baloney.
But ZTE, of course. Oh no, you know what I'm saying? Banned for 7 years. Why don't you ban T-Mobile for 7 years?
Exactly. I mean, Cricket gets a slap on the wrist. $40 million is a lot of money, but to T-Mobile, that's a slap on the wrist and saying don't do that again, with a fine. But like I say, the whole deal with ZTE is paying out all this money and then saying, the U.S. being like, well, you have to fire these, punish these, and call it problems for ZTE. And what can you do about it? Okay. Can you petition it? I think we ought to set up a petition for ZTE. It's a long shot.
Yeah.
And you would need millions of signatures, but you would need millions for the U.S. to take notice. And even then, they might say, "Who cares about your petition? We're going to stick by what we said." And I'm sure that they ain't the only one that's ever done something scary.
No. But anyways, so let's kind of move off from the ZT thing. But yeah, that is kind of it. If they can't make Android phones anymore, you might as well just call them dead. They're done. They're just stick them with a fork because they're done. They're cooked. They're done. There's no way. Nobody's gonna not buy them if they don't make Android phones. So, oh man.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, it's seeing how ZTE has grown, and then all of a sudden get the rug pulled out from under them because they made a mistake. You know, I mean, if mistake or not mistake, I mean, you know, what they done, like I said, what they done was wrong, and I don't condone. I think it's stretching it.
As he is shooting today.
But
Finish
anyway,
track. What's up in this track? Thank you for that donation of 420. This guy, man. This guy. Oh man. For those of you that don't know, tomorrow's 420, April 20th. So yeah, you guys enjoy your 420 and let us know in the comments below how much you enjoy that.
not me. I don't enjoy it. Yeah, I don't mess with them. I don't mess with the mess.
No, me neither. Me neither. But oh man, I should make a video tomorrow about giving Little John, or you know, because they always say that, you know, oh, he has, you know, oh, my son's autistic, or my son has this, my son has, oh, well, just give him some cannabis oil, you know, he'll be all right. No, bro,
That's messed up, man. That's
yeah,
messed
like
up.
I'm gonna feed my kid cannabis, man. I don't know, but anyway.
And if you done that, you be in jail for child abuse.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yep.
seriously, this world's gone wacko. We all know that.
Oh yeah. Basically, refer a friend. We'll move on to refer.
Before you do,
Go ahead.
before you do, I like what Robert Allen says. MTR and CV should build their own phone. We would all buy that phone. That would be kind of awesome if we had the ability to build our own phone.
Right? I wish. That would be cool. That would be awesome. Hey man, you never know, man. In the future, they might have one of those build-a-phone things. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, like Build-A-Bear, build a phone.
Oh yeah, I can see it coming. I can see it. Man, let me tell you, man. Let me tell you guys. I saw this awesome phone today. Somebody actually came into the store. My day was kind of crazy today. First off, because my second customer, they passed out and hit the floor, and then they got up, and then their head hit the floor. So then we had to call paramedic. So
Wow.
my day was a little crazy, dude. Like just a little bit, you know. And then and apparently I didn't know any of this. And then he came and got Consumer Cellular for me. You know, I was helping him out the whole time. And there was paramedics like trailing him, you know, like like I'm looking like where, you know, they got the stretcher coming towards me and everything. I'm looking around. I'm like, who's hurt? What's going on? Apparently it was the customer that I was helping, like, had fell out and all types of stuff. Like, man, that's
This is the way it is. The customer falls out, busts his head open, but still has time to get a Consumer Cellular phone. That's determination right there, buddy.
yeah. I mean, he seemed fine to me. I mean, he was a little bit out of it, you know what I'm saying? But he seemed all right to me. I mean, they could have called me and told me, hey, man, the customer that you're working with right now just fell out in front of the store. Like, he literally fell out. He was unconscious for like a minute or two, and then he stood up, and then he fell down and banged his head against the sliding glass doors. Like, damn, guys, you could have at least told me so maybe I can give you guys an assessment of what is wrong with him. I didn't know.
Okay.
I had no clue.
Hang on one second. I'm getting a lot of kind of backlash about that whole deal about child abuse with cannabis oil or whatever. I will make myself clear. I don't know nothing about it. I was kind of just going by. So Vincent D talks about it a little bit here. Apologize if I offended anybody with that, because honestly, I don't understand it all. So my apologies to y'all. I don't, you know, I guess I should keep my mouth shut about what I don't understand. So I apologize, y'all.
Yeah,
But
all right.
but Kyle, I kind of think that's stretching it a little bit, honestly. What you said about ZTE, I think that's kind of stretching it a little bit.
All right, so yeah, this refer a friend thing, man, it's kind of cool, man. Kind of cool that we're actually getting refer a friend back. So you get $25 for referring a friend, and they also get $25 as well. I'm gonna leave my referral link whenever we get it, so I can get some refers from you guys. You know what I'm saying? Get $25 off my bill. I'd love that.
Yeah, man. Hey, that helps, don't it?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
If you could refer a friend, once a month, that's going to save you a ton of money.
Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. And then also the Cricket Rewards thing, that'll be cool to have back finally.
Yeah. I mean, Cricket really ought to do better than that added up deal. That was not going to last very long. People were not going to like that at all. Anything.
The Cricket Rewards or the added up?
To add it up.
Oh yeah, man. The added up was garbage, man. It was like putting ads on your lock screen and everything like that. It's crazy. Let's see here. Refer friend is cool. It wasn't there when I came to Cricket in March. Okay, yeah. So a lot of people might be new to Cricket Wireless, but yeah, the refer friend thing was always cool. A lot of people didn't know about it because a lot of representatives didn't really tell people about it, or they bought the phone offline or online, I should say. I don't know why people say that. Oh, I buy my phone offline. Like, no, you bought it online. But kind of weird.
I'm still getting slack about what I said earlier. Michael Thomas, let's just let it go because I pretend I never said nothing about that. It's my bad. Whatever. I don't know the situation about all that. So how about let's just drop it.
Let's see other limits to refer a friend. What happens if you 5 people in 1 month? Do they credit your account or are you limited to 20? That's you can do it up to 10 times in a year, so you can get up to $250 per year on the refer a friend thing. So
if you refer 2 a month, that's going to give you about 6 months of free service or close to it.
Mm-hmm.
Or 5 months of free service or close to it. So that's a pretty good deal. That's really kind of good that they're doing that.
Hey, Everyday Tech, what is going on, dude? Have not seen you in a hot minute, man. Haven't caught one of your. I don't know if you've been going live or not, but man, what's going on? I think he's at 1,000 something now, 1,200, 300 maybe. So he's over that threshold. Glad to see you're over that threshold. Yeah, man. Yeah. I know a lot of content creators, man. They stopped uploading, man, after the whole thing going on, man. Have you noticed or what?
Go ahead. Sorry.
I said, have you noticed the content creators drop off after that whole thing went down?
Yeah, I mean, if you're really serious about YouTube and want to do a thing about it, the new policies for YouTube being 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 hours, if you really want to make videos, that should drive you to literally want to make more videos, grind a whole lot more, make a video about everything, because you never know what video you might upload that's going to take off and gain you hundreds, if not thousands of subscribers. Because that's been done. I've seen it done before on certain channels. So it's just about grinding and really getting it out there, and not let this whole YouTube thing discourage you. And, I'll be first one to encourage somebody that if they're really passionate about something, whether it be gaming, tech, whatever it may be, just keep going. Because, 1,000 subscribers don't take long to get sometimes.
Gaming's hard, bro. Gaming is so super hard, man.
I'm sure it is.
I love gaming. Man, nobody loves gaming more than I do. Trust me, man. I love gaming. Retro gaming for sure, man. But I couldn't do the gaming thing on YouTube, man. I tried, and it's just like it's really hard, man. It's really hard to gain an audience. It's really hard to do stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, bro. You just gotta have like some luck when it comes to that gaming stuff.
Well, when it comes to gaming, a lot of people like these Xbox PC games where they're actually like, doing like walkthroughs and stuff like that. And and I mean, I know gamers with hundreds of thousands, if not millions of subscribers just by doing gaming. But you gotta have the right equipment, and it's costly to get started with that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. YouTube gaming. I mean, gaming on YouTube. Oh yeah, man. You gotta have at least a gaming laptop. I mean, you can try to start with some kind of BS laptop. You're not gonna get very far. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
You're gonna have to have something that's decent.
I mean, my laptop, from what I understand, is built for some gaming. So I don't know. That's what happens. Hey, Tech Insanity. There you go, man.
I see that, man. $3, man. Thank you, man. I'm trying to do something strange for some change up in here. So you know what I'm saying? Not to promote the super chat thing, but absolutely, man. Really helps the channel out. Really helps my family out. You guys don't even know. You know what I'm saying? We use it for Little John for his expenses every month. So yeah, man. Thank you so much for the $3. $1, $2, $3, the $20. It all helps, and we appreciate every single cent that is sent my way.
Mr. Kura versus String WWE pay-per-view events. You will get subs, people donate super chats. Yes, that is true, but you're going to get a major strike. Humongous major strike. And to the point to where they could shut your YouTube channel down. So it's not worth it.
Nah. Leave WWE alone. You better leave any type of wrestling, any type of football. You better leave that alone.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even look. Don't even look, man, because you get tempted.
Because believe me, WWE will shut you down. They will shut you down, and they can actually, from what I hear, they can actually sue you. So I mean, yeah,
Vince McMahon, he don't play, man. He might just bust through the door and put you in a.
You're fired.
Right? Oh man. It's okay,
But,
man. It's okay if you haven't done a super chat in a while, man. It's not required, guys. It's not required. But thank you so much if you do.
But I want to say I have a feeling Magic Tech feels the same way. We want to thank every one of y'all who joins into this collab live stream, whatever, and helping John out with super chats and just being in here supporting the channel. It's awesome,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he feels the same way.
Heck yeah, man. You don't even know how. Like, I had, obviously, guys, I don't know if most of you guys know, I have PTSD, you know what I'm saying, from being over in Iraq for 2 years and everything like that. Man, I'm damn near crazy if you guys haven't known or didn't know. I was in the Navy for 12 years. I was in Iraq for 2 years. And I kind of got messed up, screwed up in the head or whatever. That's a whole conversation, for another time. But just knowing that I'm here with Little John, it's me and Little John mostly every night by ourselves, so just me and Little John. And, Little John, obviously he's mute autistic, so he doesn't really talk, so just being able to press a button and know that like 20 people, 30 people, 40 people, 50 people are going to be up here conversating with me, chatting with me. I can voice my opinion. Hell, a couple people even might throw a few dollars my way. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome, man. There's no better feeling, guys, to have an audience. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people up here in life in general that don't have anybody to talk to. Nobody listens to them. Nobody gives a crap about what they have to say. So knowing that a lot of you guys care, that means the world to me.
And dealing with a lot of YouTube, a lot of times, I mean, like I may mention, I got some comments a while back about me mentioning super chats on my channel, and they watched one live stream of mine and determined that all I am is a beggar begging for a live stream. I'm like, you know what? Everything that was done that night was said in a joke, but they watched one live stream and pretty much assumed that all I was about was super chats. And it's like, it's like a lot of people make you feel ashamed to ask for super chats, or say, not ask for them, but say, hey, super chats are appreciated, they're open, it'd be awesome, but it's not necessary. But a lot of people get it twisted to where it's like you're sitting there begging, and you won't do this if you don't get super chats. That's furthest from the truth, because we enjoy doing this. We enjoy interacting with y'all, and if y'all decide to leave us $1 up to $100 or whatever the case may be, we're going to be the same. We're going to do the same things, and we're going to be very, very, very well appreciated, whether it's $1 or a Benjamin. I mean, $1. I mean, it don't matter. It's very well appreciated, and honestly, a lot of people wants to shame us because of that.
Yeah, it's weird, man. It's really strange. Really, really strange. But I mean, my dad was a musician back in the day. You know, I don't know if you guys know that either. He played the piano, played the accordion, all that stuff, man. And it was so fun, man, to see him, you know, play in restaurants and do his thing, playing bar mitzvahs. You know what I'm saying? Little tip jar going around, man. It was so cool, man. You know. So, but anyway, that's where I kind of get my, you know, my showmanship from. But should I go TP? What's TP? I don't even know what TP is.
Hey, Anthony Short, how you doing tonight?
Yeah. So, yeah, Cricket Rewards, man, it's cool. I like the part that you can actually donate, like donate to different charities, man, on there. So if you get your Cricket Rewards and they add up to however $5, $10, you can actually, you know, donate whatever. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, you don't have to get a gift card. You know what I'm saying? You can actually just donate to whatever charity you want, which we're gonna do on here very soon, guys. Very soon. Me and CD Tech. Oh, I see it. Me, you, Mill Hustles. We've all got to collaborate sometime on a live stream for a charity very soon. And Elvis Elvis in the building. Thank you for this. $49.99. What an honor, man. Thank you so much, man. $50. Oh my God, man. That's so.
This dude is awesome. This dude is awesome. You know, helping us out, helping us little YouTubers out. It's very well appreciated and very well helpful, cause it's a struggle. Anybody who is a full-time YouTuber knows it's a struggle. And you know, I seen a comment up here earlier saying, you know, when you joking about Super Chats, all they think is that you are greedy. No, you were just joking that day. Yeah, I was joking that day about, you know, I'm not going to give y'all any information unless Super Chat. I never said that personally, but that's the way it was taken. And honestly, yeah, Super Chats are wide open. That's what they're there for. I mean, we are, you know, we're here, and Super Chats are very welcome, but they're not required. They're not mandatory. You know, we're not these channels who say, you know, well, if you Super Chat, we'll answer your question. I know channels like that. You know, and to me, it's messed up. I mean, I'm going to read your comment whether you ever donate, or and if you do, I'll read your comment. If you don't Super Chat, I'll read your comment anyway, because that's the kind of person I want to be, is to help y'all out.
I mean, eventually it's going to get to a point that we can't even keep up. Like, I'm having a hard time keeping up right now, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, I want to read every single comment, but it's like, well, then we won't be able to talk. You know, they won't be able to freely talk and have conversations, you know? So,
Love Tech, what's going on, man? Yeah, and that's with my live streams. Most time my live streams have nothing to do with topics. It's mainly just that's why I read every single comment, because I don't have a topic most of the time. Mine's just a Q&A, to where there's times I get so many comments where I'm talking for an hour and 20 minutes straight without any breaks, because so many comments. And I absolutely love it, because even though I don't have a topic, everybody's asking me tons of questions that I love to answer if I can answer them. So I mean, you know, I love it. And
I want to see who's all here, man. Everybody, go ahead and type a 5. Who's in here right now? I want to see 5s, man. I want to see lots of 5s. Let's see who's all in here tonight. Let's go ahead and call them out real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get back on top.
Big John says it's always great to have people who like and live for tech stuff. It's humbling experience to see and covers with other YouTubers and channels. Yeah, I mean, you know, I mean,
Anthony Short, Robert Allen, Ghost 95, Love Tech 47, Dave Wilson, NS Track, Rock the Tech, Shit Kennedy, being so quiet, Bev M. Who else is it?
Soul J16. New York Mets fan. Big John Ticker Reviews. Oscar Federico says nah. Vincent Deese. Graham Howard, thank you. Look your Ticker Review. Well, it's not a 5, but
I usually ask for 69s, but I mixed it up a little bit.
I mean, you know, it's just really awesome to interact with y'all. I mean, we don't really know personally any of y'all, but you know, it's like whenever we come in here to live stream and y'all are chatting, and it's an all the time thing. Whether it's Instagram, whether it's YouTube, whether whatever it may be, it's just so awesome to interact with y'all. It is. It's awesome. Rose James.
Instagram, man. I try, man. I don't know. Instagram
A
and me
lot,
just don't mix very well.
a lot of my comments come through Instagram, you know, and it's awesome. I may not be able to get to your comments every time on time, but I get to them as soon as I can. Can you answer the question on my ZTE problem? Can you ask it again, Vincent D? Because honestly, this probably so far back ago we don't even remember.
Yeah, and we all are like family, man. Some of you guys have been watching me for. I've been going now on YouTube for almost 3 years. I know some of you guys have been going for at least 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's crazy like how you guys, you know what I'm saying? Obviously you guys know a lot more about me than I know about you. But I know Rose Jane, like she commented earlier today, she says she's always asleep when I go live. So thank you for joining live. You know, I know Vincent D, he be driving up there in New York, you know what I'm saying? He takes celebrities around. That's pretty cool. M. Keller always be, you know, he always be talking about my hot spot, hating on my hot spot feature on my phone, but we get along anyway.
I don't know. I think I've kind of got M. Keller on the whole data police thing. No offense, M. Keller, but we talked about that a lot.
Oscar Federico Jr., he be selling them pillows, man. He's the pillow man. You can go on his Facebook page. I don't know if he's still selling them or not, but Oscar Federico Jr., he be selling pillows. I know a lot of you guys have either, you know, have autistic or
Cheez-It crackers, perfectly crunchy and full of cheese flavor. Pretzels got a rough exterior and a craving for the extreme. For the first time ever, they're teaming up.
Hi, Bob Thompson for Smartphone Matters. Today I'm going to check to see if Cricket Wireless works well with Android. If you watched my previous videos, you know I've been trying out Cricket Wireless with this iPhone SE, and it's been working pretty well so far. So today I thought I'd try it with my Google Nexus 6 using Android 6 and check to make sure that the service works with Android as well. So just give me a second here and I'm going to get the SIM card in the phone and we'll give it a try. Okay, I got the SIM in the phone. Okay, you can see here now I have an LTE connection on the Cricket network. Oh, it just disappeared, but at least it's recognized the SIM. So we'll go into settings and we'll check to see if the APN is set up correctly. And it looks like the APN did set up correctly. The APN is NDO. You'll see that the LMS settings are for AIO Wireless because Cricket used to be called AIO Wireless. Okay, I'll check to see if I can make some calls. Okay, you can hear it ringing. And I'm calling my other Nexus here. So I'm going to decline that. Alright, now I'm going to return the call. Okay, you'll see the calls coming in. So calls are working. Okay, now let me check to see if I can send a text message.
Okay, got bored of that video.
Hey guys, this is Rusty 78609 in Central Texas, USA. What a beautiful day it is. It's Friday, February the 4th, 2000. But I just wanted to get this up, guys. I just left Verizon and returned my LG 2 Stylo phone. And I only had to pay a $20 restocking fee. How about that? I don't know why she swallowed a fly, but that took care of that. I don't have the Verizon plan at all anymore. The phone has been returned. I've already been to Cricket Wireless before I returned the phone because the service had to be on to port the number back. CRICKET. Cricket Wireless has the simplest you have ever heard of. I pay for unlimited data, text, calls. I pay $65 a month, including all taxes and fees, and it works because I've been with them for almost 2 years, and I'm back again after a small interruption. I thought I was going to save some money at Verizon by using the military discount, but apparently only Buddha knows where that is. It doesn't show up on my bill, and they tell me that, you know, sometimes it takes 3 to 4 billing cycles for it to show up. And I said, well, is it retroactive? No. Well, that's good. Also, you get a discount on your phone, supposedly. But that doesn't show up on the first bill or two. It shows up on the third bill, but that one does go back and give you credit for the months that you should have had the discount. My question is, why do they make it so damn complicated? Answer, I don't know. Well, I do know because all those little hiccups add money to the profit line, bottom line. But anyway, it worked out fine. I went by Cricket and also got a free phone from Cricket Wireless. So I got me it is a Samsung, but it's got a 5 megapixel rear camera and a 2 megapixel front, which 2 megapixel, it will be a little grainy, but it's a great backup phone. And what I like about it is if I'm out traveling, I can take that phone with me, and if my LG Stylo that I have now craps out and stops working, then I can take the SIM card out of my LG Stylo and put it into the Samsung phone, and my phone will operate perfectly. How about that? A free backup phone. So I didn't come out. I'm probably let me think. I'm probably let's see, $20 down there. I don't know. I'm probably a $40 dog overall. But anyway, when I paid the $20 at Verizon, I told the manager, I said, now that's it, right? I'm not going to receive any bills from Verizon. He said, that's right, you're done. Your account's zero. You're clear. Okay. We'll see. Because what you'll find out is the store tells you one thing and customer service, the 800 number, tells you something else. But you can rest assured that they're not going to get a dime out of Rusty. None, zilch. Well, anyway, I'm here at my little grocery store now, and there's harmony, peace, and harmony in my world. In fact, folks, now my little mind is back to normal, whatever that, I don't know that it ever was normal, but it's close. But what I'm thinking about now is a trip. I got to start planning a trip in March to go somewhere. I'm thinking about heading out and go out through Deming, New Mexico, and over to Tucson, to that little county park I stumbled into that was pretty neat. And And then I'll go, and while I'm in Tucson, staying at that little county park, I will go to it's an old, it's a place where they take old aircraft when they get through with them, and they take them out there and they recycle a lot of the old parts off of them and stuff. I can't remember what, I think it's called the Boneyard, but it's near Tucson, Arizona. I want to go see that. And then what I thought I'd do, I might go back through Quartzsite and see what it looks like after all the people have gone away, see how that works, and then go over to, I have never been, I've been by it
damn live stream on
driven
YouTube. You guys
through it.
probably
I've never spent the night in Death Valley that I can recall. But I want to, you know, you can go there in April and it's not, excuse me, March, and it's not too bad, not too damn hot. But
well, I'm not even staying on
so that's my plans now, is just take a trip, and as far as the videos, I'll just rely on comments, responses to comments from you guys, and
19%.
whatever else I can create. If I go
Yeah, I'll
look at
probably do that and then do
whatever, I'll do a video of it. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for all the great comments trying to help me out in this dilemma that I created myself. And when I create a mess myself,
my big live feeling into it, it shuts off.
So,
my phone completely off.
You know,
that's in service here.
Yeah, a little bit,
and then
not too bad, actually,
let it charge
because
to
I've been through these
100%. And after that happens,
several times
then
in my
go
life,
live
and it
again.
doesn't do any good to get mad or angry. If you make a wrong decision, or you think it's the right decision, you go in and you find out some things that, you know, had you known going in, you probably wouldn't have done it. I don't call that a mistake. I just call that you weren't properly informed. So I look at it that way. I just didn't have all the info that I needed, and I relied on some information that, you know, it may have been correct. It just didn't prove out in the end to be correct. You know, at the time they said it, who knows? I'm not going to say. But having said that, overall, you know, I think Verizon's a good company. Their customer service is pretty good. I don't blame the customer service reps anywhere that I talk to, because they're just relying on what their computer screen shows them to make a decision. And so, you know, that's not their fault. And but having said all that, guys, I'm back with Cricket Wireless on their unlimited plan. $65 a month, including all taxes and fees. And it's so wonderful. And they do the monthly bank draft, or I have them apply it to a credit card, so that way I get 2% cash back on the charge. I've got a Bank of America cash back or cash rewards card, and it's a good credit card. You might want to check it out. But having said that, guys, it is a beautiful day in Central Texas, and right now it's just moved up to 70 degrees, very little wind. South, and the high probably low tonight in the 50s, and it's dry. I mean, dry. This is the way I like it. I don't like a lot of